It took 5 years of us finally having to do a wrongful death lawsuit, winning that. And we won. She never showed up for it. But it took 5 long years of contacting anybody that would listen to us, the local news. We did not understand, why are you still coming after us when it is clearly obvious? You have our military records. You know where we've been ever since high school. Why? So finally in 2005, the murder trial came to be. And one of the biggest reasons that is because the DA, they had a re-election and they had a new DA move in. And she was very passionate about getting this woman put away. And because it's a small town, you know, you're either an ad litem lawyer or you're somebody's lawyer somewhere. So she had to excuse herself. I guess the word is recuse herself from the trial. And so she ended up having to call a special prosecutor in, and from the Attorney General's office. So they brought one up. They got the case put together, and thankfully, in May of 2005, that babysitter was found guilty of capital murder. She had stomped. It was actually her own daughter that testified against her as a little kid, what she witnessed her mother saw, but she had stomped on my daughter so hard that the intestines that come out of the bottom of your stomach had literally pretty much severed across her spine. And so all her bowel contents, she came out, and she also had a 4.5-inch skull fracture across her head. And if you can imagine a 2-year-old, they're not very big. So that was very hard to go through. You know, for that amount of time the police at any time, you hear the most horrible horror stories that they can come and arrest you, they can put you in jail, you know. But when it was over and done with, I wanted to know. And I followed the special prosecutor back upstairs to the DA's office. I said, I want you to answer me this. I said, why? Why did the Gainesville Police Department come so hard at us? I mean, it's obvious to anybody who did it. And she said, Yolanda, I can't say this publicly, but she said, it's because of the color of your skin. She said, there's so much drug running that goes across this line between Oklahoma and Texas, and there's so many Indians up on the other side. She said, that's what their mentality here is.